Hello, 40k theorists. Welcome back to Theory Hammer. We got a special army list that we're going to make today. In December, I go to an event called MANFEST, and oh my god, is it awesome. This is an event that a local store I've been going to for a really long time. They do it every year. They've been doing it for like 10 over 10 years at this point. And it's just a giant apocalypse game where it's supposed to be 10 people per side, 4,000 points a person. So it's like 4,000 or 40,000. It's 4,500 points a person this year, and it just depends. We kind of switch it around, just depending on the points and stuff. But dude, this event is so much fucking fun, and we're gonna make a Tau list today. 4,500 point Tau list. It's like mostly all of my army, and I'm also gonna make a showcase video on that because I did one a long time ago. Not a long time ago, but I did one a while ago. And half my stuff isn't painted ever for any army, and I actually finished my Tau. So, I'm going to do that as well, and maybe just show this army list on the table. We got to change this up here. We got to change it to 10th edition and create a list. Okay. It's like early in the morning for me, so I might sound different. Tau Empire. List name. Literally doesn't matter. Guns to the moon. Sure. It's not going to be 2,000 points. It's... Okay. Can I make this 4,500? Is that allowed? But it's basically just an apocalypse game that we've done forever. Apocalypse as a format went away years ago, but we still make it work. We have some legendary guys that help run the event, and we're just not even going to fill these out, the Strike Force thing, so there's always going to be a little icon there saying that there's an error. We're playing Monka, because it's an APOC game, dude. It's not going past turn 3. So, Monka, and my whole army just has lethal hits the entire time, and legend units are legal. So, we're going to be running Tetras. I don't know if we're going to run bricks of battle suits that can have cyclic ion blasters, because you can, but I haven't decided yet. What I do know is that we need to get a whole bunch of stuff in here, and I will probably get rid of the fortifications, but everything else we'll keep in here. Allied units? No, we're going to get rid of the allied units too. Okay, so to start, I'm going to just take as many vehicles as I possibly can. So, we have Ghost Keels. We're going to need to take cyclic ions on these guys. Fusion Blaster, sure. 3 of those. Oops, I clicked 4. We're still limited to 3 each, unfortunately. Maybe that's not unfortunate, but we're still limited to 3 each. So we're going to take 3 Ghost Keels. Broadsides, we'll come back to. Where are the Hammerheads? We're going to take 3 of them. Nah, we're going with ions. I have so much other stuff, like anti-tank stuff, I really just don't need it. I think we will go with smart missiles. Smart missiles. And then we want 2 seeker missiles per tank. Boom, boom. 3 of those. Where are the Sky Rays? Because I now actually own 3 of these. I owned 3 Hammerheads and 2 Sky Rays before. Now I own 3 Sky Rays. Got those painted up as well. I just need to do the chipping and the basing on some stuff, and I am ready to make that showcase video. I hopefully can get that done this week, like the basing and the chipping. I'm not going to highlight them yet. It's just too much stuff to do. But it's going to look really cool. So, got that. We definitely need Riptides with with that. And I guess... Smart Missile? I'm going to have so much guns. Like, the smart missile, so there's gonna be things besides Titans on the table. There will be, units of guys. Who's messaging me? So we have Riptides, they've got the stuff. So there's gonna be a whole lot of other stuff on the battlefield here. You know what we did forget? We forgot to take the drones. There's gonna be a whole lot of other stuff besides Titans, although there will be Titans, and I will kill that Titan again. And I will get a trophy if they have one for me to get. That was the best part of that event last year. I didn't care who won. It was just so much fun, dude, and I just wanted to kill that Titan. I didn't actually know that there was a trophy for it until, midway through, and I was like, oh, dude, what? I might be able to get a trophy for this? That's awesome. So, it was cool, man. It's actually up. You might see it in some of my live battle reports. It's, up on the shelf. Anyway, let's continue. So, we're gonna need stuff here. What are they called? Tetras. We need 3 units of Tetras, because Tetras, yeah, they don't have any options. These give me full rerolls to hit, and when you have lethals against toughness 16 things, that's pretty good, right? Because all your shit's strength 8. Well, they did update the the Riptides to have strength 10, so that's better. We're only at 1,700 points. Oh my god. Okay, we definitely need Firesight teams, because there's... Oh, okay, hang on. We need... Before we can do the Firesight teams, we need the stealth suits. And let's delete that. Actually, update this one. Give them a marker drone. They don't have the marker-like keyword. This gives them the marker-like keyword, but they don't have it intrinsically. We'll give this guy that. And a shield drone. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. Come with the homing beacon, I think. Everything's fine. We're not going to be, like, submitting lists for this. I mean, like, we will, but I don't know if they're going to, like, be crazy with stuff like that. Alright. So we still have 2,500 points left. And I have just everything. Dude, I have 3 Ghost Keels, 3 Hammerheads, 3 Rip... No, I don't have 3 Riptides. I will have 3 Riptides. Okay, now I have 3 Riptides. 3 Sky Rays, Tetras. Dude. Why do you need reroll ones to wound when you can just reroll all your hits and get lethal hits? Alright, let's take... We'll probably need to take something here. Battle line, I don't know. We're definitely going to take some Crute for the backfield. Pathfinder team. And I guess we'll take some of those Firesight guys. We're going to take Commander Coldstar guys in battle suit, whatever. I don't even know what I was trying to say there. I'm just super excited to build this army. We're going to take 3 of them. Where is this goddamn thing? Firesight team. I feel like 2 of them's probably fine. Right? Because, like, the way that Tau targeting stuff works now is you just, like, mark a unit and your whole army just rerolls. Well, it gets +1 to hit against it. And then rerolls 1s to hit and wound because it's being marked by stealth suits. So, that's pretty good. Dude, I'm gonna get lost in the sauce with how much stuff there is. Because I have stuff that can mark here. Stuff that can mark there. Yeah, like, I don't feel like I need that much. But, we'll see. We'll see. This is gonna be ridiculous. So we have the 3 commanders. Oh my god, I'm already lost. I'm just gonna delete them. Alright, this might take me a second. We need probably fusion blasters. This is a Riptide. What? I want the Coldstar. Okay. Shield drone? Marker drone? Yeah, I think. Here we go. We don't want the high output burst cannon. We do want 4 fusion blasters, though. Yeah. Or do we want 3? No, we want 4. I was gonna say, do we want 3 and a cyclic? But no. No, we don't. We just want all fusion all the time. We're gonna take 3 of them. We should probably take an epic hero. Dude, I can take Anva. Dude, I can just sit Anva near Shadow Sun on my backfield with all this stuff. Something is going to explode. There's going to be an exploding vehicle, and Shadow Sun is just going to get dicked. I don't know if I love that. I really don't need her, man. Why am I worrying about this? Let's get our Sunforge battle suits in here. They are a vehicle, so Sunforge, 1, 2, 3. That was stupid. You know why? Because I have to give them drones. I'm not going to be able to find things. I'm not going to be able to fit everything up here. This is going to be wild. They're going to be so tiny. I'm going to have like the tiniest little things up here. Oh, man. All right, Sunforge guys. Let's give you a marker drone and... No, a gun drone. And a shield drone. And I have to do this for all of them. Oh, my God. Shield drone. Gun drone. Shield drone. Gun drone. I don't think that I have anything else I can do to these. Look at how crazy this is, bro. Why? We don't want these ones. So we got those with our guys that can deep strike down, our cold stars. So there's tons of Melta there. Still have 1,000 points to spend on shit. Oh my god. Piranhas? Yeah. 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 I'm just gonna take like max units of piranhas. We're gonna give them fusion blasters. We're gonna give them seeker missiles. And we're gonna just shoot you a lot. 180 points. I think I have enough to run 2 of these. We definitely need broadsides, right? Yes. Everything is a vehicle. Where is the broadside? Probably the top. It's probably at the top. Yeah. It's alphabetized. So, do we want a big unit of these? Probably. Yeah. Yeah, let's just go with big unit of these. Heavy rail rifle, for sure. Seeker missiles, probably. And then smart missiles. Yeah, I think that's what we do. Alright, let's do it again. Seeker missile. Smart missile. Yeah, I think. I don't know. I feel like I have enough guns everywhere else. We got missile drones. 2 of them. And then we need to add another one of these. Alright, so we still have 400 points left. Alright, let's just run through this real quick. I could maybe drop a Cold Star and take Farsight. He would give me +1 to wound with my Smelta, which is cool. I'll be rerolling wounds. He has a little less points, or is he the same? I think he might be the same amount of points. He has 9. No, he's 85 points. I really want to take Anva. He's just this annoying speed bump. He's a lone op too. Oh, it's so funny. Should I just do it just because? Because I need to like contain my backfield, so I need Dark Strider. You need to be in the list. 100% in the list. So Dark Strider on the backfield. Kroot. You can't get my home field point. I don't think I need Anva. Right? I really don't know why I'm fussing at all with any of this. I do have more broadsides that I could run. It might be kind of good just to have more of these. Broadsides, missile drones, nothing's going to survive anything, so just take as many guns as possible. Let's get him a Seeker, let's give him a smart missile system, and let's take 2 of them. Still have 185 points left. What do I do? I need, like... I guess I should probably take another Pathfinder team. It's probably not the worst idea I've ever had in my life. I could get Anva on here. You know what? That might be perfect, actually. No, it's not perfect, but it's close. Firesight guy. You want an enhancement for Strategic Conqueror. I have 15 points left. I could just take out Anva and just put in another one of these guys and just mark everything forever. Is that a bad idea? That might be nice to have. That only gives me 20 points, though, if I do that. I should probably actually have, like, some infantry. Instead, I'm just like, no, fuck that, dude. I'm just running all tanks with lethal hits the whole game that you can't do anything about. Can, like, put the piranhas in reserve and just come on. Or I can just... Dude, I can just scout them up 9 inches if we go first. Zoom them up with advance. 14 inches plus an advance. Tetras can see things. They move 14 inches plus an advance, and they're just like, hey, you're marked. Yeah. Yeah. These can just get in your way. Just be a huge pain in the ass. Do I need to scout a 3-man team of broadsides? I don't know how big my deployment zone's going to be. I don't know how much stuff I'm going to keep in reserve, but it's probably going to be a decent amount. I'm not running the Tiger Shark this year. I feel like I should, right? I feel like I should run the Tiger Shark. That thing's hilarious. It's 315 points, though. They actually, like, realized it was too good, and so they updated its point cost. 15 points, man. What do we do with 15 points? Let's analyze the list a little bit. So, we have Anva. I don't know if I need him, but we have Shadow Sun for reroll 1s. She's gonna probably be the Warlord. And then we have Dark Strider. He's got a 12-inch bubble of you can't deep strike over here. So he's gonna just hang out in the backfield behind a wall with my Kroot. Probably with Shadow Sun. She might just move up with the vehicles. Cold Star, those dudes with the fusion blasters, they obviously go with my Crisis teams here, the Sunforge guys. They deep strike down with melta guns. Like, what else do I need to say there? And they're annoying because they have a 4-pin ball and 5 wounds piece. Pretty good. Yeah, we got some Pathfinders. They're going to mark stuff up. I don't know if I need a second unit of them, but they can scout and infiltrate, so I can just be an asshole and just make a wall. That's going to be pretty important in this, I think, so that's going to be awesome. The stealth teams, obviously, are just really good. Broadsides, these guys I could maybe do some cool stuff with. I do have a strat where I can auto-advance them 6, so I can move them 11 inches, potentially from my deployment zone, just zoom them on up somewhere, get those railguns in on something, and all those other missiles, secret missiles, and everything else. So that's pretty good. These guys will probably come in from the table edges and do whatever. These are deep striking down, like I said, and these will probably just be on the table. These you can't target because they're a lone op. So they're just going to be on the table. The hammerheads, the piranhas will probably be on the table. The riptides will be on the table. I thought I missed one for a second. The sky rays will be on the table. The tetras will definitely be on the table because these also scout, I believe. Right? That's not what I wanted. They have infiltrate. Okay, that's what it is. So these things can just infiltrate up as well. Jesus Christ. If the terrain is anything like it was last year, there might not be anywhere to hide things, but we'll see. And that's pretty much, that's like the list. I mean, I'm not going to like go through a second list of this, but because this is pretty much like everything I own. I do have a tiger shark. That's pretty much the only thing in here, and some infantry that like I'm not putting in. All this other stuff, craziness. Crazy. So my tetras are actually just piranhas that I cut the wings off of. Yep. I used to have, back in like 7th edition, there was a formation you could run, because piranhas could be taken in units of 5, and you could take 15 piranhas with seeker missiles, and they would just shoot their seeker missiles, and their drones could detach, so you could have like 30 fucking drones detach from these piranhas. And then the piranhas would just jump off the table, because that was like their data sheet. It was not their data sheet ability, but it was part of the detachment you'd run them in, where they would jump off the table if they were within 6 inches of it, and then come back on the next turn with drones and missiles. So I had 15 of them at some point, and now I have less, because I've chopped the wings off of them. Anyway, that's going to be our MANFEST Tau list. I'm going to try to also record some of this. I said that in one of my other videos. I'm going to try to at least like record some highlights from this. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. It's really loud. It's crazy. But I'm going to maybe try to do that because it's just so much fun. And it'd be cool to document that. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you thunderhammer the like and subscribe button. Leave a comment. Check out the other videos. Hit Nurgle's bell. Check out the other channels. I don't know if they're linked. They might be. And as always, theory hard, my friends. And I'll see you next time.